What's happening, everybody? So in this video, we're going to get into a strategy for picking up listings. And this is a really unique strategy because it's going to approach the whole methodology of how you attract these people to want to actually see you. Now, the particular niche I'm talking about are getting listings from pre-foreclosures. And this one, I don't think is really taught enough on YouTube. I don't think you're going to find a whole lot of teaching on how to actually find and then market to these particular families. And there is a clear-cut strategy. This is not a lead source that you're going to cold call and think about getting really good results. These people are scared to pick up their phone. These people are to even answer the door, right? Or check their mail. They're in a financial distress and they're being hammered by the lenders and credit card companies. And I mean, they're getting hammered. And what they need is they need hope. They need a real estate agent to come in, not with the illusion of, hey, I'm going to sell your house and make a commission, but what can I do to help you? That is the overall or overriding mental and psychological outlook you have to have as the agent. Be a helper. Now, stay tuned because at the end of the video, I'm going to share with you how to get a lot of my assets I've created, spent thousands of dollars on, that you can start using literally today. So stay tuned. I'll show you how to get those free assets at the end of the video. And as always, if you haven't, subscribe, the bell, like the video, helps the channel out. And I just got really good content here. All right, man. So let's jump into this. Before I share my screen, why this niche is important, because agents really aren't, for the most part, working this one very hard. And a lot of agents, I think, are maybe a little trepidatious or fearful to reach out. I mean, who wants to call somebody that obviously is emotionally distressed, right? There's a lot of emotional baggage to unpack. And sometimes agents, I think, because of a lack of knowledge or understanding, will leave this one alone. But guys, you are missing out on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 listings a month. And you can automate this entire process. So the first thing that you need to do is you need to have a lead source. How are you going to pick up those leads? And as an agent, I want to say this. If you're not willing to invest into your business, then click off this video because this is not for you. This is not a once and done or you're just going to go to Zillow and find these people. You're going to need a lead source that gives you the information so that you can start marketing to them. And it has to be good information. Well, I have all of that. So what I use, guys, is if you follow me, you know I use a company called My Plus Leads. This is where I'm daily getting for sale by owner, expireds, pre-foreclosures, and then data on any homeowner in my geographical farm, including all their contact information. And what can we do with that data? We can start direct mail campaigns. We can start email drip campaigns. We can load that data into Facebook and start marketing to a custom audience, them with a specific message. You guys get the message? This is how you dominate. So for pre-foreclosures, when I log into My Plus Leads, I simply come over and I'm searching for new potential pre-foreclosures. So I'm going to start, and let's just go back to August 1st. And then I'm going to include all the counties in my area. I'm going to come down here and deselect withdrawals, cancels, expireds, and FSBOs. I'm only going to look at people that are actively in the pre-foreclosure to potentially foreclosure niche. I'm not going to do anything else. I'm going to come all the way down here and I'm going to submit. And what's going to happen, guys, and I'm going to be blurring this data out because I don't want this data shown on sites like YouTube. It's private. But let's drop down here. Guys, in 2 months, in my area, I have 334 pre-foreclosures. Okay. What does that mean? That means I have 334 potential listings I can be marketing to that I know a lot of real estate agents are not going after. So if you want a niche that you have little to no competition, this is it. Now, if I wanted to, I simply come over here. I select all of them. I'm not going to do it right now, but if I hit the word augment, it's literally going to go out using big data and give me contact information on all the ones that I don't have it. So of these 338, I should have 80% or more with all of their contact information. So I can email them. If I want to cold call, I can cold call. I can direct mail them. I think you guys see how powerful that is. Again, you have to have the data before you can start. Okay, so now that you've got the data, what are some things that we can do? And by the way, because I use direct mail and I use this company up here called Mailbox Power, I'm able to actually send all of these leads directly to my direct mail platform. And with one push of a button, I can launch a direct mail postcard campaign already set up to these lists, right? So what happens, guys, I come over here to Mailbox Power. I have already created, and by the way, if you like what you see on this Mailbox Power, let me know. There'll be a link below the video. You can get their special offer. I will give you all of the cards that I've created. They're editable. You just have to edit out my information, put yours in, and now you've got a absolute killer drip postcard campaign. And I have the pre-foreclosures done, cash offers done. I have the GeoFarm for sellers. I've got buyer cards. I've got FSBOs and expireds and probates. I will give them to you. Let's move on. So what you're going to do on direct mail, when you grab your leads over here and you send them to Mailbox Power, you're going to go ahead and start them on this 4 card every 2 weeks. So it's about a 2-month campaign card. Now, what's really great about it is our cards, depending on the account that you set up, they have these trackable, scannable QR codes. So because I'm going to be sending this pre-foreclosure campaign to a list, well, those lists have first name, last name, and email address and phone. When they scan this QR code, which basically they'll scan it, it'll be a video of me. Hey, my name is, I'm sorry you're going through this. Just want to let you know you had some options. Here's the 3 things you guys can do right now to possibly save your home, right? When they scan that, I'm going to get an email and a text. So-and-so just scanned your QR code on your first card, second card, whatever. Make sense? This, guys, is how you convert at a higher level, because now you know who's actually looking at your stuff. But that's the first card. There's the second card. There's the third card. There's the fourth card. And that, guys, is how you do direct mail. But it gets better. So remember, back over there, when we send those leads automatically to Mailbox Power, well, I use a CRM called a KV Core. My Plus Lead syncs with just about every major CRM out there that real estate agents use. And with a push of a button, I can literally send all of these leads in 1 second to my KV Core. So in this instance, here's my KV Core. Here's the foreclosures. I've already started emailing them. And it happened within seconds. Like, I sent them here. Now what is going on, guys? Let's talk about this. You've got the source for the data. By the way, if you want that My Plus Leads, if you're on my channel, I teach and train on that software, but you can also use RedX, LandVoice, some of these others. I found My Plus Leads to be the best. I'll put a link below. It's a 30-day free trial. Enjoy it. If you keep it, just pick whichever level you want. I have the one that gets me pre-foreclosures, 1,000 neighborhood seller leads augmented a month. And pre-foreclosures, I get expires and FSBOs, right? You pick whatever you want, but I'll give you a link below for that. You can try it out for 30 days. I'll put a link below again for Mailbox Power. If you decide to go direct mail, I've got all the cards for you. I even have letters I'll give you that are editable in Canva. And I have a complete video script library I'll send you. Pretty cool, right? All right. And we're talking on this video, pre-foreclosures. This is how you dominate. So when you get your leads, you send them to your direct, you send them to your CRM, and now you have a campaign started. You're going to know when they look at your email. You're going to know when they look at your card. So the strategy here, guys, is to first give them hope. I would follow up. So if you start, let's say you start a pre-foreclosure campaign today. I would go ahead and send them first email today. I would send them a handwritten letter, which is a little different than what I do, but do it. And then launch the direct mail postcards, which the first card is going to take 5 to 6 days to show up. So what you want to do then is follow up with a phone call in 8 days. They would have received a postcard, a letter, and an email. Follow up with a phone call. Again, introduce yourself. Let them know that you are there as a helpmate. You want to let them know that you are there to help them answer any questions, help them through the process, and give them options. This is not, hey, I'm a realtor. Do you think you want to sell and save your equity? Start that trust bridge. But guys, this is really the easiest way to start getting foreclosures listed, sold, and help these families out. Some of these pre-foreclosures might not have to sell. So the other thing I would say to you, and this is a brilliant way for you to hook up with a local attorney, find a real estate attorney that does closings and does pre-foreclosure and short sale defense. Find out from them if they're willing to take any of your business. Of course they will. Because hopefully at the end of the day, within a year, they should be reciprocating. Whenever they have a listing that need like a probate, you might be able to pick that up. You might be their agent of choice. So this is another way to network with local businesses in your field. So I would find a lawyer that's willing to counsel, free consultations with any of your leads. So when you're talking to these people, one of the things you could do is refer them to the attorney for a free consultation to find out what their options are. In some cases, they might be able to file a bankruptcy and stop the foreclosure, right? So you're not always going to get a listing, but what you are going to get is a family that absolutely believes in you. Referrals. If they decide to sell down the road, you're going to get it. But you are going to get those that the bankruptcy is not an option, and you're there to list it. I hope this made sense, guys. I try to do this so that it's not quite it's not complicated. This is not complicated. The great news about this strategy, guys, is you don't have to figure it out from scratch. I've already done the direct mail for you. I've already done the postcards for you. I'll give them to you. If you do the mailbox power, if you don't, you can go create postcards in Canva. Just go to YouTube, watch a video, how to create a postcard in Canva. Go order you about 500 of them, right? And use those. Just hand address them, put a stamp on it. But if you want to automate the whole process, I just showed you with My Plus Leads how it will literally send those leads to your CRM and to mailbox power. All you have to do is just tell it to. So this is pretty much as a done business in the box as I know. But for pre-foreclosures, you need to. I can tell you this much. I just showed you a minute ago how for the last 8 weeks in my area near Claremont, Florida, we had almost 340 pre-foreclosure filings. Guys, that's a massive list of potential clients you could be working with. Now, I know that that's not going to be the same for every area in the United States, but on average, it's going to represent a lot of the United States. So having said all of that, look below the video and take advantage of some of the specials and trials. If you have any questions, drop in the comments. As I can, I will respond to it. And if you end up getting the mailbox power, I'll know it. I'll be sending you an email with my training and all of my goodies. You'll be getting that in a separate email within 24 hours of signing up. I think that's it for this one, guys. But what'd you think about it, right? Did you like that? Was this pretty cool training? If you employ this strategy, come back to this channel, remember this video, and drop a comment. Let us know if you've taken any listings. I would love to know it. I'd love to see how that works. Last thing I'm going to say, because it's that time, agents are now thinking about what to do. They're thinking about maybe the broker I'm at isn't for me. Guys, I'm building a massive organization at EXP. We're the Ninja Maniacs. We're part of Mike Sherrard's. He's my partner. So my partner, Mike Sherrard, and I, we have the Wolf Pack. And all of the agents that partner with me are the Wolf Pack Ninjas. Guys, you gain access to all of my training. Everything I have, you gain access. And then we've got some amazing, amazing training for you guys. Weekly calls, weekly Zooms for the team. We're being trained by some of the highest elite professionals on the planet weekly. And so much more. So if you would like to know what that would look like and how this could affect your business, there's a link below. Jump on that Wolfpack call with me, and we'll talk about how it can affect. Here's my promise. I'm not going to mass email you. I'm not going to call you. I'm not going to recruit you. If you're looking to 10x your business and want to see how that would look with one of the fastest growing organizations in eXp Realty with probably the highest amount of producing agents of any team, then jump on that call. I'm excited. I think it's a great opportunity for agents looking to, in this economy in 2023, yes, I'm dating the video. It's an exciting way for you guys to see how you can work yourself into the amount of closings that you want with systems that actually work. Make sense? All right, guys, that's it. Until I see you on the next video, go get you some closings.